Let me just run a poll real quick. Go ahead. 1, 2, or 3. Holy sh. Damn. But I summoned you guys today because I have a question. I've been going through, you know, little stuff. Pray to God they're not watching. Okay, so theoretically, if a dude was talking to a... Hold up. Theoretically, if a dude was... Okay. Okay, so theoretically, if a dude was talking to a girl and, you know, they're pretty friendly. Maybe they met a few times and they hang out and, you know, they don't live near each other, so they have to call. And then maybe they're like watching a show together and it's pretty casual. And then, you know, they're like, oh, I'm gonna be in town for work and stuff. And then maybe we could like hang out. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe. Okay, now stop saying ask her out. Can we? It's not about that. Okay, we already met up before. I mean, they've already met up before. But then like they were gonna come to like their city to work, and then maybe there was time. But they're like super busy. They have to like do a bunch of stuff. And so let's say the person in the city was doing a lot of like, they wanted it to be a good day. So like, you know, they did a lot of preparation. They were doing some, you know, cool stuff. And let's say they bought flowers for the person, hypothetically speaking. And it's their favorite flowers because they know and they ask. However, because they were supposed to meet, but then she was like, oh, I'm actually too busy. I'm super behind, which is super understandable because the other person knows what they've been going through and they're pretty behind. So they're like, okay, we guess we can't meet, but they are in LA. Wow. I suck at being vague. Okay, point is, do you tell them that you had bought flowers for them as like, oh, I wish we got to meet because I had these for you? Or do you just say, it, they'll never know and it doesn't matter because you can't meet anyways? Delivery exists? Okay, yeah, but like, it's complicated. Save those flowers. Okay, yeah, but like you won't see them again for a while. This is all hypothetical. Like some other people, by the way. This is like hypothetical. So like, would you just send a pic and be like, I had these for you, but it's unfortunate we couldn't meet type shit? That's low-key making her feel bad. See, that's also why I was like skeptical. I was like, see, I wouldn't want them to feel bad, but it would be nice to get off my chest that I had these for them. See, then it's a selfish thing. See, then it's a selfish thing. Or are you just expressing your admiration? There's many sides to this. Depending on how you word it. Well, obviously the goal would not be to guilt trip them. That's just like crazy. Like, you want your effort to be recognized. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you want your effort to be recognized, but there is some selfishness in that because you're asking for like, you're looking for validation in your efforts, and like that the gesture in itself natively shouldn't be looking for validation. It should be it should be admiration. You know what I mean? But you're overthinking it. Okay, all right, okay, that's cool. If someone else talking to me sent me that after we couldn't meet up, I'd be super happy and feel so special that you took the time and effort. I think yeah, okay. I mean, yeah. Well, like, what if they're the type of person to also feel bad? Am I overthinking it? Am I crazy? I mean, it's like not that big of a deal at the end of the day, because like I'm sure maybe they'll see each other like the following month or something. You know what I mean? So, right? You're overthinking it badly? I mean, they're overthinking it bad. Hypothetically, Anyways. Why are you dressed as an old... I'm not dressed as an old man. This is a W outfit. Like, I'm 25. I'm starting to take my health seriously now. Oh, you want to see my skincare routine? Here, I'll show you. I don't have a fucking headphone, Dad. Cut that shit out. All right, so this is what I use. This is an impromptu skincare routine. What's your skin type? So this is for a combination. So I have very dry... Like, you can see scars here. I have very dry skin. This is like... It's too bright. It's like, it's making my skin look too good. Okay, my skin does not look like this. This is fake. I have very dry skin on my cheeks. And then like on my T here, very oily, especially because I have bangs. So yeah, it's a combination thing. My skin has been less oily throughout the day because of this new routine I have. Because before it was always oily and I used to use like these things I would dab on my face, like the oil absorption pads. But I haven't had to do that now because my skin's less oily. Anyways, so the cleanser, I use this. It looks like this. It's pretty neat. you wet your face and then you like scrub it. It's like it's all foamy. And then I used this serum thing. Oh, it's still wet because this is great. You have to shake it to activate it because there's oil. It's a little bit of oil in it, and it allegedly absorbs instantly. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but it makes your skin like shiny. It gives you that glassy effect. I don't know. I just listen to what I'm told to do. And then I don't know what the this is for. But I use this too. I don't know what this is, but I use this because it was sent to me. I use this. Shout out to Lily. Dude, I couldn't be asked to tell you what I think it does. I'm gonna be honest, but it helps me a lot. A toner? Yeah, it's a toner. 2 pumps of this. Wipe it all over me. And then I alternate. I was told to alternate. My coach said to alternate between these two. I use this one at night. This is like salmon semen. And then I use this in the morning during the day. Very great. No, these are both great. And then during the day, I use this sunscreen. This one's popular. I used to use this one, but I got sent this one to use instead, so I've just been using this for now. But I'm sure this one is great too. Everyone's seen this one. Yeah, those are what I use. So if you're curious, that's what I've been on, and I'll update everyone in a couple weeks. Shout out to Lily, Fob's girlfriend. She, like, I told her my skin type, and then she was like, I'm gonna send you all of this. You will use it. And I was like, okay. Guys, who's playing Wuthering Waves? I've been hearing things about the anniversary rewards, and this was their response apparently, which is better than most companies. Sometimes other companies just don't respond. We also recognize that there is still much room for improvement. They're complaining CN most rewards were reserved for new returning players. That's the thing about like these companies. I feel like they measure all their KPIs through like how many players they're just gaining. And to do that, they want to get returning and new players, but they kind of don't pay attention to their veteran players who actively do play the game. And it kind of sucks. But when you look at it from a business standpoint, you kind of see where they're coming from, where it's like, oh, we just want to get more numbers up and more players, and then our bosses will be happy. But then it's like, that's not the true love and nature of a community. It's about growing with your current players that you have. And a lot of these situations like this display that we're still like repeating history, I guess, whereas like they're not really showing as much love as they could be and should be to current players that do support the game. I also think it's interesting that they actually responded to leaks. It has come to our attention that certain unauthorized screenshots of the in-game event page have been circulating in the community. We have confirmed through internal review that these were illegally leaked screenshots. I think that's pretty interesting because sometimes these games don't even like respond. They're just like, whatever. But like to see them... First time. Gacha games player-based gender ratio based on CN TikTok official account followers. This is CN though. Male the Jesus Christ. Male the okay, adds up. Male the Love in Deep Space. 88% male. Okay. Snowbreak containments on that game is still happening. Reverse 1999. Such an interesting game. Really cool game. Infinity Nikki. I mean that adds up. Everything makes sense. The only thing that doesn't make sense is Snowbreak Containment being on this list. I'm just on the game. I actually don't know how well it's doing. I just haven't seen it since launch. And let me tell you, that launch was not great. Genshin did not give 3 polls as anniversary rewards. Yeah, that is true. Technically, they didn't. They gave 3 polls as like quote unquote gratitude. But like 3 polls kind of just like sounds awful. that's how it is. It's like 3 polls in 1 year. Okay, I remember the stream because they were like, thank you for everyone the past year and blah blah blah. Here's 3 polls. And like, yeah, okay, sure, it wasn't an anniversary reward. Like, it was during the anniversary like event and vibes. And to say that, yeah, it kind of looked pretty bad. But like, I get what they're saying. I get it. I saw this though, Wuthering Waves X Cyberpunk Edgerunners collab. That's pretty fucking awesome. That's cool. Meanwhile, Genshin. Okay, Genshin does a lot of like lifestyle stuff with like food stuff and like in real life, and they're trying to reach like a broader normie audience, which is fine. That's good marketing. That's fine. But like, dude, your only game collab is Horizon with Aloy!
Aloy here.
Like, come on! Just give us something else, please! Okay, all good. Our Fantasy becomes the first open-world gacha game to add space exploration. What the Really? That's pretty cool. Nikkei. Yeah, what did they do from 2.5 anniversary stream? Let me see what's up here. 2.5 is crazy. Was it actually good? Oh, okay. Oh. I don't play Nikkei, so I don't. Oh Jesus! I wonder if I want to hear Fob's opinion. See, the person I know, I can always ask for an opinion on Gacha. Oh my. Okay, stop scrolling. What the f is that? Gluttony. This is hideous. New boss arriving soon. Stellar Blade. This collaboration is absolutely insane, by the way. They know what they're doing. Snowbreak official Discord demanded that mods put in 8 hours of mandatory work per week. That started mass firing, banning mods who did not. Are they even paid? Yo, okay, wait, pause. Modding is like a choice. If people are choosing the mod, they're giving a part of their day, and like that's already like so much. And you're asking them to meet a quota of 8 hours a day, forcing mods to do 8 hours of mandatory work every week, get less rewards, impose monthly. Wait, they get paid with rewards in game, and they have to meet 8. Yo, okay, hold on. Yo, wait a minute. You want us to have a more job in a volunteer situation? Exactly. When you're a mod, you're volunteering. Like you're already going above and beyond for a community. It shouldn't be a requirement. Jesus Christ. Should I gamble on artifacts? I don't even know what rank I am anymore. Actually, I'm 290. Wait, that's not bad, right? I mean, I think, what was I last? What was my rank last time? 269. Okay, so I only went down 31 ranks. That's okay. Or 21. That's not that bad. For Tuonto with love. Okay, bro. Roll for my Zanny next week. You want me to roll on Wuthering Waves? I've never done a Wuthering Waves roll session. I feel like if I play Wuthering Waves, I'll just have a bunch of like, just like children come into my comments and be like, go back, take it. Like, keep yourself safe, bro. Like, I don't care. Can you turn on song requests? Is it that day? Do I turn on song requests? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Nope. Nope.
No, they would. There's a thing. They'd only request K-pop is the thing. Not that there's nothing gonna be bad with that, but it's just. But you should like K-pop, Tuonto. You would like it. Yeah, I do like it. I just don't like listening to it 24/7. Damn. Oh man. Well, this could be an off piece. Silver Linings? I did hear that song. She's a good song. I love Leve. People keep saying I look like Leve, bro. It took me so long to like actually look. I took off my glasses once, raised my hair so I could see my hairline. I low-key did look like Leve for like a second. I was also not sober though, so I have to check again. Dude, I should play, okay, bro, I'm gonna be a Nikkei streamer. Be a Gooner streamer. Just change the trajectory of my audience. No good artifacts today. See that? I buffed Grizzly. All I'm saying is if they add a co-op event where it's a 4v4 boss rush with the same artifacts and you just choose characters, like you would save the longevity of like competitive spirit in Genshin if there is any. In content. Let's infinite content, just saying. Like imagine the tournaments you could make. I don't get it. I don't get why they just can't do stuff like that. I really don't. It's the Microsoft dilemma where it's like they're just too big of a company and they need too many approvals and things take too long to get approved and changed. That's why sometimes smaller company better, bro. Sometimes. We can use bald filter on Tuonto. Don't do that. I will find out where you live. And then I will eat all your snacks. So at 2 a.m. in the morning when you just want a little something before you go to bed, you will have nothing. Nothing.